boring, right, bro? Oh, shit, really boring. Alright, so... No, we're not playing Fortnite. I'm playing Madden. Alright, we're playing LSU versus Clemson. Alright. Anyway, I'll give you a tour how to do it. I'll tell you how to do it anyway. First you go here. Then you go from here to files, and then download files about college. And then go to load and delete files and load the files. And then go in here. But I already did. See? Alright, this is the Clemson Tigers. Alright, let's get LSU. Alright, here's LSU. We're gonna try and make it look like LSU. What the? Wait, what? I'm confused. What the? Huh? Wait, the Broncos jersey. The Broncos jersey is the what the? How Broncos don't look like this team? Bro, like, I went to Broncos and look at this jersey. It's like another team's jersey. It's like, I forgot that team. I'm making a video. Alright, let's just not forget him. Okay, now what's up now? AFC. Bro, stop saying that. I'm making a video like for real. What? What? Oh, I got the Jack. I thought the Patriots are retiring. Who is retiring? Who is? Mike, who is? Which quarterback? Number 10? I don't care about that team no more. I care about the Browns. It's like the #1 team in the whole entire league. No, that's my favorite team. But no, the Saints is my favorite team. But I like Deuteronomy with it don't matter. But I'm just saying, like, I Deuteronomy with the 30-something to 5. You have 5 points. Your team sucks. Your team is trash. It's so trash that it smells like it smells bad.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on yet another AFC team in the Indianapolis Colts. They'll run it now out of the gun. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team.
Chungus. What?
Lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left.
Get out of here, boy.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And down to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
He's already Heisman.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it.
And it's a touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning...
Oh, it's a fake.
Fake. Why'd I do that? He's fake. Yee! Big Chungus.
And he is
Big Chungus got the 2 points. Good.
And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I was there, Papa, on here.
To them, but it's just not a good play.
Boom.
The charts not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Stop talking about stuff. Like, I'm really making a video.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
I will leave the party.
They tried a quick hitter in.
Dang.
That one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
I got Joe Burrow.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
I'm coach.
This is taken at the 15. And he breaks through another tackle. Taking it right down Broadway. The 20. 10, 5, and touchdown! Mark that down as an 85-yard punt return. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points.
I'm going to try to run it in.
And we always talk about kick returns being... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I ran it for the kicker.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line.
No, not yet.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes the Broncos offense again, CD, and if you look at the year, we talked about Drew Lock at quarterback, but just the team collectively, it'll be the 4th straight season without playoffs in the Mile High City since they won Super Bowl 50 and Peyton Manning retired. This year, a slow start really doomed them. They began the year 0-4. A couple of those losses were closed by 2 points, but defensively, they also lost Bradley Chubb. Of course, Joe Flacco goes down, so they had some adversity this season.
They certainly did, and they were rebuilding anyway. Brand new head coach Vic Fangio had to rebuild the offensive line. A lot of things just didn't come together well. I thought they showed a lot of grit throughout the season and how they played. You mentioned some of those close losses. This is a team that has something to build on, but I'm still stuck on the fact that it's been 4 straight years without playoff football in Denver. That's stunning to me.
It is, and you can point to the quarterback position, right?
Oh. Look, see that? Look at this. Joe Burrow. You see Joe Burrow?
That position, they really haven't had a lot of continuity.
In a lot of ways, they wasted a great defense during that 4-year stretch.
That first down completion only netted them 3.
It's 2.
7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Okay. Stop. That's what you get.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's a sack, boy. That's a sack.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that will be in. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He'll return it from the 6.
What was that? I've never seen that in the field.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the Indianapolis Colts. And earlier when Jacoby Brissett first came onto the field, we were talking about his season and how the Colts, it just hasn't gone their way this year. Remember, they were 5-2 at the halfway point, but then just 1 win in the next 6 games really doomed the season for Indianapolis. But they did have some injuries. Marlon Mack was injured. Yet T.Y. Hilton in and out due to injury as well. And don't forget about the kicking woes. As good as Adam Vinatieri has been throughout his career, the 46-year-old struggled at times this season, and you can pin a couple of losses squarely on the kicking game. He'll run it. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He finds some open field here. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Not only another 1st down, that also puts...
Right.
even more often in the future.
Oh, no, they go for defense.
Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. It's their quarterback.
You can't mess with Joe Burrow.
Second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And always a good first half. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. He won't go down. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking?
All right.
Especially from the 15-yard line. Oh, boy.
Too many pieces is Watson.
Field. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Nope. Gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, Lawrence.
My game glitched.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
They can't stop.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54.
Go now.
A reminder coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. A solid stiff arm. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around. Runs downfield, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh, breaks another. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2.
What am I doing?
Step back. This results in 6. Touchdown.
I've been scrambling with Joe Burrow.
It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I got to understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had. In her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Smells terrible. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost.
That dude got lucky.
But with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Lawrence. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10. Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. But the never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. They'll look to throw. And an alley to run. Continuing to fight for more. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his left. And a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. On the move to his left. And shedding his way forward. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they switch it up here and look to throw. And he will score. It's a touchdown. It's their corner.
Look at this. Joe Burrow has no yards, no TDs. He haven't even threw a seat. Bro.
Back with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point attempt to come here. And only takes off with it. It's a fake. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together, and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry, 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. To throw on second down, Lawrence. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. That's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I tried to speak on him.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain.
Why?
About this, 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On on first down. Lawrence. Open man is Higgins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It's a loss of 2, now third down. The Broncos on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside. Can't fault them for the effort.
They're trying to get the ball back.
You can't at all, and if nothing else, now you're trying to practice, right?
Alright, we're going to chew the clock.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. You ready?
They go play action here on first down. Being chased.
I think he lost his X factor.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pressure again, and down he goes again.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down again. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is caught. And a fake will work. He's going to have a first down. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. He dropped to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will have a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Need something from deep in the bag at Tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Steps away to his left. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first.
I'm taking a kneel.
Getting 14 yards on the scramble. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
We are the champions.
And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in Indianapolis. The Colts are the Super Bowl champs.
We are the champions. We are the champions.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it.
Give it up for me. Give it up for LSU.
Signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Alright guys, that was it. That was it guys. Since y'all actually liked it. Alright guys. Since y'all did a great job today, I'll give, I'm celebrating the 8th time the first time I got 8 subscribers. So give me a clap for that, and I'll see you when we have the next video.